Greetings humans in other forms, Sage here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Black and White? No, that's wrong. This is actually a little quick Wi-Fi battle I did with my friend not too long ago, actually. If you're wondering about what the hell's going on with updates regarding Black and White, that is because the end of the school year is driving me insane, and everything will pick up again after school's over, which I only have two more full days of actual learning, and then I have some finals to do. I'll probably pick it up during the finals weeks, because I have some free time during then. And like, who needs studying? Bleh. So yeah, this is a battle between me and my friend Matt, as you know from the other Wi-Fi battle, and he didn't really comment on anything else. So yeah, this is, well, we had two Wi-Fi battles. The first one was me with my new Wi-Fi team I made up. It's a piece of crap, I got rid of it, starting a new one already. And the second one was his in-game team versus my in-game team. The thing goes on for 23 turns, I believe, and it is pretty epic to what happens at the end. I'm gonna be commentating it obviously afterward because it's a battle video, and here we go. So here we go. This is my friend Matt. Here we go. Okay. First of all, he sends out his Scolipede first, which I remember I actually set up his team with him before when we first got the game. So yeah, I send out Ganonpork, which is my Emboar. So then right away he goes ahead and uses Steamroller. He's honestly gotten better at the game since the Soul Silver days, but he's still a little bit worse. So I go for Flare Blitz. Honestly, I wasn't a very competitive battle at this point. I'm starting to become one now, but, you know, against Matt, I just want to end it quick. So, you know, I go for a Flare Blitz. It's kind of worth the 15... Oh, no, more than that. You know, whatever. So he sends out his Samurott, which I have a newfound respect for, not to mention I'm also using Ashwater on my Black and White team, obviously. So I go into Jumpa Cable, which is my Electros. Uses Aqua Tail, expecting, you know, Ganonpork to stay out, because, you know, I'm not really good at predicting things. He withdraws Samurott right off the bat, right there, and goes into his Ferrothorn, which is overused, honestly. And he caught everything in a random ball, so he caught this thing in a net ball. I go for Thunder, because, I don't know, why not? Boba Fett. Doesn't do much because of the grass type, of course. And then I go for Volt Switch, because I just want to get out of there, because honestly, you know, not to mention, you know, adding in a little bit extra damage wouldn't hurt. So I do that, and Jumping Cable goes back to me, and I switch right out back into Ganonpork for the quadruple effectiveness. So he goes for Solar Beam, because he honestly didn't know what he was doing there, because, you know, Fire type against Earth, Steel, Grass type, obviously I'm going to kick his butt right there, even with Heat Crash, which does more damage depending on how much heavier I am than the opponent, but this thing's going down either way. But Iron Barbs does some damage to me, but then the thing goes down. Then he sends out Samurott again. So, of course, he uses Aqua Tail. You know. Well, his Samurott's much better than his Feraligatr in the sense that there's no water gun. But yeah, that takes out Ganonpork with a critical hit, nonetheless. And Ganonpork faints, of course, because I say you took him out. And I send out Vegeta, which is my Semi-Sage. And of course he withdraws. Who knew? Send out Semi-Sare. Yeah, we went with the monkeys. Yeah, so I go for a Leech Seed, because either way it would have been helpful, even on Samurott. So yeah, Leech Seed, and I heal, even though I don't need to because I'm full health. So then I go ahead first, because Semi-Sage is faster, and use Seed Bomb. I feel like I can take this thing out, even though I don't think I end up doing so. Yeah, because it is Fire Blast, right there. And I think that, yeah, that does one-hit KO me, I remember. Yes, and I go down like that. At least I still have that Leech Seed up, which is nice. I send out Kururu, and it's my, Seismitoad. So, withdraws Semi-Sare. Sends out a Scrafty. I use Hydro Pump, because either way it's one of my most powerful attacks on this thing. It doesn't do too much, and then I use Drain Punch, because I have that for turn afterwards, so I switched out. Because of the Dark type, I get it super effective, not to mention I get my Poison Touch in there. So, Shrek is poisoned, and uses Hydro Kick. Hits, doesn't do too much, I believe, and dies of the poison. And there goes the Scrafty. So far, this battle is only up to 10 turns, and it's going pretty well for me. This is that is Sigilyph. This is Fly, and I don't remember what happens now. I honestly don't. And I use Hydro Pump because, you know, I wasn't expecting Fly, actually, because, you know, it's Fly again, and I think it takes out Sidesman Toad. Nope, I'm too bulky for him. So I use Surf here, and Stab helps me a little bit, but not too much. Psybeam takes me out. And Kururu faints. Moo, yeah. And now I send in Jumper Cable again, of course, just for the Thunder. Hopefully it would work. Stuff like that. And he would draw Sigilyph right there, too. And sends in Simisair. More so because he doesn't have anything else to use it with. Use Wild Charge. Out of all my team members, I have to say that that Jumper Cable is probably the worst out of its moveset. More so because the fact the only thing it has in status-wise is Rain Dance, and the rest is all physical moves. Sends out Samrock. He doesn't really have many choices left, so I just go. He goes for a Blizzard. He's very offensive, not really defensive or strategist, in my opinion. So Jumper Cable faints. I go into Christian Bale, which is my Swoobat. So yeah, I use Air Slash, Stab, not to mention critical hits ratio, and also flinching too, which is no, it's not critical hits, it's all flinching. Okay, yeah. So I use the Air Slash a few times, and he uses Blizzard, which takes me out instantaneously. I think I don't exactly remember. Yeah, probably does. Definitely does. Yeah. So I die there. Christian Bale dies. I was kind of pissed off because he kicked my butt in the last one, so I was actually assuming I'd lose again. Send in Pedo Clown here. This is what I thought Conqueror would look like, and I love how I have a female Conqueror. It's odd. Aqua Tail, and I get down to a little bit less than half. Use Superpower, you know, just take this thing out ASAP. Just to be sure, and it goes down. Of course, my attack lowers, and my defense. But the Samurot's dead, which is nice. With his beard and his mustache and his beard stash. He sends out Sigilyph again, which I have a quadruple, essentially, disadvantage to. I use my Wonder Launcher to throw a Max Revive to Jumper Cable. Psychic instantaneously takes out Pedo Clown. And because Jumper Cable is fully revived, I have an electric type to deal with this thing. It's very nice. Send out Jumper Cable. And he threw a Max Revive at Scrafty. So now, at this point, both of us are down to our last two Pokemon in the sense of, oh, okay, now we're both down to our last Pokemon each. Because he has Scrafty left and I have Jumper Cable. And this is where things got really tense. And this is why I love this battle so much, and I don't really want to delete it. It's a good thing I have it recorded, though. I use Thunder, because, you know, it's Stab and very, very strong. So I get a lot of damage in there, and I'm so happy because I got him paralyzed there, assuming I take him out next turn. Uses High Jump Kick, hits me, and I'm like, holy crap, he throws a potion. I'm like, you bastard, what the hell. Heals him up, and then I'm like, oh, I can play that game too. Well, not yet, I don't do that yet. I'm like, oh, okay, I can play that game too. And then I launched a Super Potion towards Jumper Cable, because he didn't think enough to look for a Super Potion. So I heal up a little bit, and he uses High Jump Kick, and I'm terrified. He misses, crashes down, and he loses because of his own High Jump Kick. Very close battle, Matt, and I respect you as a trainer, honestly. So that is that. So 2 days after the Sunday, obviously, I have this Monday, the Tuesday after that, and then I am back to recording. So I hope you like this Wi-Fi battle, and if you want more, just comment and tell me, and hopefully I can challenge you guys when I'm better. So, see you guys next time when Pokemon Black and White resumes. See you guys then.